Hey, all right, everybody. Hey, welcome to Friday Night in Review, Conversations with Jeff Quick Hit, right? Where our purpose, man, is to share empowering information through real life stories, either shared by me or our guests, right? About the struggles and the roadblocks and finding power in the comeback, right? Finding our message and our magic in the battle, baby. That's where it's all at, man. Our purposes are found in the fight. You know it, man. So I encourage you all to embrace the struggles, embrace the setbacks, and know that your power is in getting to the other side, right? Oh man, I got to tell you, and here's the thing, here's the hit, here's what I believe to be true. And it is that conversation you're having with yourself about yourself when you're going through those struggles or wherever you are in your life. Oh man, that's thinking, that thing that holds you back, the chatter that goes on and on and on in your head. It's time to know that by mastering that, changing that, becoming more conscious of that, number one. And then number two, like I talk about all the time, start to hit the disrupt button on there so you can hit the pause button so you don't continue down that rabbit hole. And then replacing that chatter with something that's a lot more meaningful and a lot more real for who you really are. Because it's possible that the thoughts that you have in your mind about doing great things can be done, right? And you are worthy of that. Right? I mean, I'm telling you that you are worthy of the things that you're thinking about, in spite of the chatter that's going on, in spite of your current circumstances, in spite of just how you're feeling about life and yourself. I want you to know it's possible. My name is Jeff Tyson, and I'm known as the Comeback King. I got that name from people who have seen me go through the roller coaster of life as an early little boy to disappointed athlete to having a successful corporate career and all those things around that, right? And then hitting rock bottom and leaving all that behind and rebooting my life and the struggles around that. But you know what? It's about being resilient. It's about being relentless, like a pit bull on the things that you want, right? Are you that way? Are you that way? So I'm not here to get into that. I want to talk about something, and I put it up there, and it's praise in public and criticize in private. I was in a training session with my coach, and he was explaining a real life scenario for him. And, he's this world-renowned speaker and motivational guy, and he's really about sharing and giving back now. So it's just a pleasure to be around him. And he was sharing a story about one of his guys that was working for him, and he overheard him, this gentleman, he's had this conversation with him several times, and he overheard this guy again overselling him to someone who was trying to book him. And he said, please don't do that. But the guy continues to oversell him. So that day, he lost his cool. And he said to him, hey, look, if you don't stop overselling me now, you're out of here, right? In front of everybody. That's the first thing. How do you treat your people? Right? In public and when no one's looking. How was your week this week? How would you rate yourself from 1 to 10 on how you treated your people? Verbally, non-verbally, right? And then number two, check this out. After that happened, everybody's like, holy crap, right? One of his associates walks up to him and she asks him, hey, are you open for some coaching? Now, this cat's a big time guy, right? Are you open for some coaching? And he sheepishly said yes. And she said to him these words: praise in public and criticize in private. Oh, praise in public and criticize in private. So that hit home with him. But here's the thing I want you to think about as a business owner or as a leader: is your environment set up that way where someone can come to you and feel comfortable knowing that their voice will be heard? Be brave enough to stand in front of you and say, whoa, wait a minute. That was wrong, man. In a certain way. And not be worrying about her job, not be worrying about the consequences that'll come down later, not be worrying about, are you really, really, really the person you say you are? Man, that's powerful, boy. Come on now. What's your work environment like? That's the second piece. Do your people feel empowered? Do your people feel like they're cared for? Do your people feel valued? Oh, man, drop it in the chat and let me know. Hey, woo. So anyhow, so he has this meeting the next day. He calls a staff meeting and he says to this gentleman in public, he apologizes to him, and then he goes on to share other stories about that. But I just wanted you to think about how is your work environment? Is it a safe place? Is it an encouraging place? Is it an empowering place? And if not, what are you willing to do to change it? Woo! So anyhow, look, have a great weekend. I hope you got something out of this. And I think I wrote down something here. Words have power. Find velvet words. There's a great book, Hung by the Tongue. And my wife likes to say this: let your words bring flowers to the people's lives around you. So I hope these are some flowers for you to know that it's okay if you made that mistake. Find some forgiveness. Go back and apologize. Create an environment where people are okay to tell you, hey, boss, man, your breath was bad today. Whoo! How many people would like somebody to tell you that? Or, hey, you got a little something in your nose. You may want to go get that checked out. Oh, man, small things make a big difference. So anyhow, look, all I want to do is tell you thank you for listening tonight. Share this information. Make sure you subscribe to Conversations with Jeff and go back and check out some of our previous guests, man. And this stop being controlled by that stinking thinking. Master that and begin a journey that is unbelievable. It all starts with what you say, what you think, and how you act. Stop that stinking thinking. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.